All right, today I just wanted to do a quick video and talk about Patrick Mahomes' new contract. Now, those of you that are sports fans will definitely know who he is. Many of you may not be NFL fans, but let's jump over here to the screen here. So, the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, his name is Patrick Mahomes. We'll assume you may not know who he is. Today, he agreed to a 10-year, $450 million contract extension. Now, that is just an insane amount of money. So we'll dream for a second and pretend that, we're in that scenario and we take just 1 year and we'll just say it's roughly 45 million per year, right? I mean, there's, contracts are complex in the NFL, and I'm sure there's all kind of clauses and things like that. But we'll just assume, the first year he gets $45 million and he decides, you know what, I'm going to invest all that money. So if we go over to the compound interest calculator here, so we'll say he has the $45 million. Just grab that for a second. Doesn't add any additional money to this. Gets a 7% rate of return for the next 30 years. All right, calculate. All right, as we jump down here, you can see in 30 years, this single year of his contract. Now, remember, there's 9 more of these if he plays through that whole length of that contract. Just a single year will be $342 million. That is mind-boggling money. Now, he put in the $45 million, say his single year, and interest earned, almost $300 million of interest earned on that. Now, this isn't interest. This is 7% appreciation. But that's just an insane amount of money. All right, so let's jump over to the calculator here. Clear this out. So if he takes, I'll try to enter the right amount of zeros on here. So if he takes the 40, is that right? Yep, $45 million. And say he gets 3% dividend. Now, this is just a straight 3% dividend, no growth, no reinvesting of the dividends. So times 3%. So what is that? So he's going to get over $1.3 million a year in dividends just from this. These numbers just get laughable. They're so funny. Obviously, I'm struggling with the numbers here because it's unlikely that any of us will see these numbers in our lifetime. But this is great for Mahomes. Let me switch over here to get the calculator off the screen. So this is really great for Mahomes. Now, from what I hear, he's a great young man. Obviously, amazing football player, but you also hear a ton of great things he does for the community. A lot of charity work. A lot of there was a story where he went into a restaurant and just wanted to have a nice meal, and the Kansas City fans actually respected his privacy and let him enjoy his meal, not pestering for autographs and things, pictures and things like that. And after the meal, he went up to the hostess and actually paid for everybody in the restaurant's meals. Now, obviously, even before this huge extension, he was making a lot of money. But it was still a great thing to do, something he didn't have to do, and something he did to show his respect for the fans, and that goes a long way. Now, in professional sports, you hear about these athletes making, life-changing money. Now, maybe not as much as Mahomes is making with this contract, but still insane life-changing money. And they take this money and they make a lot of mistakes. They'll, hand it off to a supposed advisor or worse yet, a family friend to look after. And oftentimes they'll get to the end of their career. Maybe they get hurt. Maybe something happens, they have to retire early, and they think, oh, I have this money. They get to the end of the career, and they realize they don't have any money or not a fraction of the money they should have. And it's a really sad thing, right? Because these guys are in their 20s making insane amount of money, and they are often given bad advice, right? They don't know how to manage their money, no more than most average 20-year-olds who get their first job know how to manage that money. Obviously, the scale is different, but it's a similar issue, right? So Mahomes is a great young man. It seems like he has a great head on his shoulders. Hopefully, he's smart enough at a minimum just to put this money in an index fund or an ETF fund and just let it go at a minimum. Don't get into complex investments. You already have life-changing more money than you'll ever need. There is absolutely no need to take insane risks. He should just continue doing simple things and just be smart with the money and know where the money's going. That's the biggest thing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's something a little bit different than what we normally do, but I thought it would be interesting just to play with these life-changing numbers that Mahomes is getting and see what it works out to. So this, at the end of the day, this guy is going to be filthy rich, and I think he'll do great things with it. And, I don't think he'll make the mistakes that a lot of athletes make. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed something different. We'll have more of the normal investing type videos I normally come out with in the near term here. But I just thought it would be cool to change it up today.